Glory be to God and welcome to our daily morning devotion. Today's March the 19th. And before we get started, you know what to do. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button and make sure you share this with somebody. Our title for today is David and Goliath. And we're going to read 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 45 through 47. Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. This day will the Lord deliver thee into my hand, and I will smite thee, and I will take thy head from you. I will give the carcasses of the hosts of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. And all this assembly shall know that the Lord saves not with sword and spear, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands. Dad Hagin said in this vision that he asked Jesus to give him some more scriptures in the Bible that would prove what Jesus was telling him was true. Because the Word of God says, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let every word be established. He said when he asked Jesus this, he said Jesus just smiled at him and said, all right, there's an Old Testament story you've known from your youth, the story of David and Goliath. He said, is that what David did, I asked? Exactly, Jesus said. Those are the 4 steps that David took. He said, after the vision was over, I reread the story of David and Goliath. I discovered that 5 times David said it before he acted on it. David knew you could have what you say. He knew that you could write your own ticket with God. How did David know that God would do it? David knew that God would do anything he could believe him for. And you know what? God will do it for you too, if you will follow these 4 steps that we've been covering. Number 1, say it. Number 2, do it. Number 3, receive it. And number 4, tell it. If you've missed the previous daily devotions, be sure and go back and watch them, and you'll understand where I'm coming from. Let's make this confession of faith together today before we end today's daily devotion. I am a believer and not a doubter. I believe God for total victory. Then the world will see that God is for me. Thank you for joining today, and be sure and look for tomorrow's daily devotion.